Welcome to Debbie's Grill, where we talk about issues that matters to the state, void of politics, fear or favor. Finance and economic policy analyst Senyo Hosi has questioned the government's sincerity in tackling Galamsey, arguing that the administration is merely pretending to fight the canker. Speaking in an interview, he said the deteriorating state of the country's water bodies and forest reserves was clear evidence that the government's anti-Galamsey campaign was inconsistent and ineffective. He questioned, are we fighting or pretending to be fighting? There are two different things. If we are really fighting, then we should be winning. So if we are winning, we should see improvement in our water bodies. He cited the alarming turbidity levels of some rivers as proof that the problem has worsened under the current administration. He noted that the Mahama-led government must act decisively, given the president Akufo-Addo faced severe public criticism when similar issues arose during his term. Well, the issue of Galamsey, although it's kind of hurting and boring when you keep talking about it, but we are not going to stop. Matters are rising on this same issue, and we need to talk about it. I think the media needs to take this up and then talk about it every day consistently. It's just like you having your sleep and then you see this kind of flies that do not mind their business, and then they keeps singing and dancing around your ears, distorting your sleep. That is what we are supposed to do. Now, putting politics aside and facing Galamsey as it is, there is a lot to do. There is a lot to do. Let's forget about who started and they didn't do well, and then somebody came into power and you bringing up the same initiative we started. That is not the matter. Let bygones be bygones. And then we face the future as it is. Now, what is the state or the nature of our water bodies as it stands now? What is the nature of our forest reserves? It has been damaged. If we want to count the number of people that died as a result of illegal mining, we're not going to get, I'm not sure we are going to get the raw numbers. A lot of people have lost their lives. This morning I saw a statement that was released by the Pharmaceutical Association of this country, saying that the rate at which they are recording liver and kidney cases is on the rise. Why? Because of Galamsey. And this Galamsey we are talking about, they are using chemicals in mining. Those chemicals are harmful for our body. The people living in those communities, they have no other option. The water that is being polluted is the same water that sustains them. It's the same water that they use in washing. It's the same water they use in cooking. And sometimes we just have to deceive ourselves of we not knowing the real truth. And so they'll be like, oh, well, we can actually, those days in school, they'll be like, we've done that, and I'm sure you also did that as well, where you fetch water, contaminated water. You use a white napkin or something to filter the water out. You boil the water and then you add some 2 or 3 chemicals and then it becomes so clean. But even with that, the water is still manipulated. The water is contaminated. And this water is affecting the health of people. It is sad when I hear people saying that, oh, we are this is not about Omunsio. It's about Ghana. It's about us. I had no idea that since the past 4 to 5 years, we've been importing water. We've been importing water. And that was done in secret, in silence. We've been importing water because the water we have, it has gotten to a state where it's no longer safe for drinking. And then we feel like this is normal. If we want to talk about the people that lost their lives, the prominent people, people who are not really recognized in the country as a result of this. I always say this and I'll still keep emphasizing on it. It will be very bad and hurting if we are unable to solve Galamsey. With the 8 gallant men that lost their lives. I'm sure wherever they are right now, their soul is not at peace. They lost their life as a result of Galamsey. And as it stands now, we are playing with it. Today we come up with this. Tomorrow is a different issue. Tomorrow someone is saying this. The next day another person is bringing out. You don't even know who to listen to. And that is why I'm saying that let's not watch it from a political lens. Whether Party A started it and they couldn't finish, Party D started it and they couldn't finish, Party C, that is not the case. Party A, D, B, E, whatever it is, has to come together and fight the canker. Because if you're going to, Galamsey does not know you as a Party A person. The water does not know you as you being a leader of this particular party. And that is the same way as death. And so when you're taking in those contaminated water, it does not really recognize you as a prominent person. If you would die as a result of that contaminated water, you will still die. So why can't we do away with politics? Face this issue and then fight it. This is a national issue we are supposed to fight. It's kind of painful because definitely there will be a time, there will be a season where no amount of talks can actually solve this. Because where we've gotten to with this Galamsey issue is very threatening. It's very, very threatening. Now, I don't know, but recently when you even buy water, look at the bottom of the water. Or when you buy water, they leave the water down for 5 or 1 minute. And then take the water again. And then look at the down part of the water. This is bottled water that has been processed and has been cleaned of all chemicals and stuffs and has been made pure and safe for drinking. Leave it down for a minute and then you understand what I'm trying to say. Please, this issue of Galamsey is a deadly canker. If we don't fight it now, we don't really care about the next generation coming. Imagine our 4 fathers. I know Galamsey didn't start during this time. It started way back. But imagine they destroyed the water as to this level. We'll come and meet all those natural beauty of the River Yensu, River Densu, River Pra. Now those waters are destroyed. They are destroyed. And I can't remember those times. People even go on excursion to see those rivers. They want to know. We have people traveling all over the country to come and see the River Densu, the River Yensu we are talking about. Now, what do you want to measure? Milo. Okay. Thank you for making time with me on Debbie's Group.